Timeout with Jason Salas.
Hafide Guam, and welcome back. This is Time Out, the portion of the program when we introduce you to the Guam athlete experience and all things happening in the island of athletics right here on Guam. And one island athlete that was and continues to be beloved is the late Steve Alcantara. He did so many things for the island in terms of sports and in terms of community involvement. And since his death, his family and his friends have created a foundation which will contribute back to the development of youth athletics. And joining me right now to talk about Steve's foundation is Steve's brother, Roke Alcantara. Roke, Hafide.
Hafide, Jason.
All right, and Manny Alegre, his very good friend, and my former setter in college. So Manny's here. Manny, we'll start with you. You were Steve's, as I said, his very good friend. I saw you guys out all the time. When Steve was hurt one time when he was playing in the Miller Football League, you were actually at his side when he went to GMH as he was nursing an injury. So what is his friendship and his legacy meant to you in setting up this foundation?
Well, this really means a lot. I mean, Steve has done a lot for the island of Yap, and we want to continue what he did over there and hopefully help the youth from 4 to 17 get the necessities they need to continue to play sports. Yes, he was my best friend, and he continues to be in my heart. And so we want to make sure that his name is still out there and that what he lived for continues to progress forward as we continue to cater to the youth of our island.
Okay, so Roki, your family, the Alcantara name is so synonymous on Guam with pride and with sports and with athletics. And like I said, doing things for the community. How do you feel your brother's contribution and in your family creating this foundation? What is the mission of it, and how will you continue your brother's passion for sports?
Well, like what Manny said, he was very involved in catering and giving back to the youth. He was a coach, he was a mentor, he was also part of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters. So our mission basically is to, continue for his legacy to live on, his vision, everything that he was all about. He was, although he loved the sport of baseball, he was also involved in other sports as well. He played Miller football, the Miller Football League with the Pepsi Giants. He's a really good athlete all around, Mm-hmm. So that's basically what we came together to decide that, this is what we need to do in order for him to, for everything to be fulfilled in what his intentions were while he was, here with us. So for my family, we want to give back to the importance of getting these kids involved in the sports that they desire, with his friends and with the support of the community, we're really looking forward to making this all come possible and come full circle.
Mm-hmm. Now tell me how this all came about, because Steve of course passed like almost 2 years ago. It was a very tragic moment right in the middle of the MFL season. I remember that we were broadcasting the games, and then we found out that he was missing, and ultimately then he passed, and everybody in the league was affected by it. Obviously, his family and friends were too. How did you guys get together and talk about this? And tell me about the purpose of the foundation, how you guys put it together.
Well, Steve had a lot of close friends, and of course his family too. We all decided to, come together, and we had an idea that me and a good friend of mine had an idea of what we needed to do, and the fact that we had a bunch of events coming up where we can generate funds to get it started. And then I called upon, his closest friends, which of course Manny was a part of our family basically. He wasn't just a friend of Steve's, he was more like blood. So I called him, and I didn't even hesitate to even think that he would decline not the offer or taking on the initiative with me. He was so excited. He was for it, and also Joan Charfers graduated with Steve. They were class of '97 at GW. I called her too because I knew that she was very reliable and very close with Steve as well. So along with my brothers, my brother Mike, who was our vice president, we all just decided to put a team together to make this all possible, and that the rest is is going to be history for us. So we're excited. It's going to be a challenge, but I think with the support and the love that we can get from from everybody who wants to be involved, I think it should be okay.
Okay.
I think it's something that we've always wanted to do when he passed on, and we're basically seeing who would step forward into to putting something together. And when Roke called me up, and this was like less than 2 weeks ago, you know, that he wanted to start something, and I was very excited, and I told him that this is something that I want to put my time and effort to. As you can tell, I'm so busy with my time, but this is something very dear to me, and I really want to see it succeed to the full extent, and it's for a great cause, because it's going to help the kids ages 4 to 17 with all with the sports that they want to be able to participate in, and you know, in the past they've been some kids have not got the financial assistance to buy equipment or uniform, or even to pay for their registration fee. And so this is what this foundation is about. It's to assist them. So we need all the support from the businesses, from his friends, from people, because ultimately it's for them. It's going back to them. So
all right,
it's
guys.
for a good cause.
And there is a Facebook page coming up that will explain more about that for people who want to learn about it. So best of luck to the both of you. And it's an amazing thing you did to honor Steve's memory.
I appreciate it. Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
All right,
Thank you
a lot,
very
guys.
much.
All right, and stay tuned, because that's time out for this week, but we're going to take a time out. We're back after this.
Time out with Jason Salas.